hello. A massive welcome to you. I'm so excited to be breaking down for you over the next 30 to 45 minutes, the 5 steps to success online. My name is Christy and I'm dialing in from the beautiful Gold Coast in Australia, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about me and my journey and why I'm here discussing this with you. But before I do, let's get into some housekeeping stuff around what we're actually going to be covering and who this presentation is for. Now, over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be breaking down a 5-step formula that is not taught in any traditional business school, but that has enabled us to create a consistent, stable income online without any previous experience. And how you too can not only understand the massive opportunity that's sitting at each of our fingertips, but how you can get that same simple process up and running in 24 hours so that you can start to enjoy the benefits of this new digital economy for yourself. Now, I came across a presentation like this a couple of years ago, and it has completely changed every single part of my life. So please do, stop scrolling Facebook, be present, listen up, and this could potentially change your life as well. Now, on this webinar, here's what you're going to expect. How to set up a business in a weekend with 0 employees and 0 holding of inventory. The 5 steps to becoming a highly paid affiliate online. Why 99% of people fail at creating an income online and how we have solved that problem for anybody willing to put in the work. The power of social media and how we have leveraged it to set ourselves free so that we can do more of what we love in our life. How to set up a business and check on it just twice a day as it continues to run by itself. And doing business with no lists, no hassling friends and family, no prospecting, and none of those awful coffee shop meetings. Now, this training is for you if you're looking to make a change and create income and life on your own terms. You're interested in building an online business so that you can do more of what you love. You're interested in a lifestyle change. You're interested in current entrepreneurial trends. You're interested in creating an additional income in your spare time. You understand the power of principles, systems, and proven processes. You're not afraid to put in the hard work because, let's face it, dreams don't work unless you do. And you like to have fun and get shit done. And that's definitely what our community is all about, is having a lot of fun, living life to the max, and getting shit done and making a large impact to humanity. Now, this training is not for you if you are looking for some secret trick or hack. Your ideal of a financial plan is a lottery ticket. You aren't willing to learn and apply. You're interested in get-rich-quick schemes. You think money is evil, or you're negative because ain't nobody got time for that. Now, our guarantee to you, we guarantee that if you stop everything that you're doing right now, focus, listen, and pay attention to the principles and lessons we're about to share with you, and I mean really pay attention, that you will not only have a clear understanding of how everyday people just like you and me are able to generate a consistent full-time income online, but how you can go and apply this information for yourself. And our goal is to really awaken you to what is actually possible in this new economy, this new riches, this new way of living and earning and thriving, which is this new digital economy thanks to emerging technology and viral social trends, and give you the tools and resources that you need to finally succeed with it. Now, if you stay until the end, we will give you an opportunity to become a part of the education platform that we have personally utilized, that has supported us to travel the world, earn money online while we sleep, leverage social media and the internet with offers that actually are proven to work and convert. So give me a massive yes if you guys are super excited and you know that you're in the right place. Now, before I tell you a little bit about myself and start to delve deep into these 5 key areas of success online, I would love to introduce you to some of the people that are in our community. Now, these are everyday people just like you and I who, have gotten started in the online world and been able to create great success for themselves. But life wasn't always like that. And so I'm going to welcome Dan and Serena to share with you a little bit about, where they were at before they actually came across this information and applied it, and what they've actually been able to achieve in their life since doing so. So Dan, are you there?
Yeah, Christy, I'm here. Thank you.
Awesome. I'll hand over to you, Dan.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. And thanks a lot for jumping on and checking out this information. This has totally blown me away. In the last 7 months, my partner Danielle and I have jumped online and been learning this platform, and we're just absolutely loving it. I live up here on the Sunshine Coast. I've got two beautiful daughters, Ellie and Ebony, and my partner Danielle, she's got two sons, Jake and Owie. And I've got a traditional business in landscape and design. And, you know, I'm just a tradie, and I was kind of just looking for more to be able to, you know, have some more fun and freedom in our life. But, you know, I'm a hard worker, and at one stage I was working away. I was doing fly-in, fly-out work over in Western Australia, and our roster was a 4-week on roster, 1 week off, and you can imagine, you know, how much I missed my family. And actually one stage I missed my daughter Ellie. She won an Australian gold medal at swimming. She broke an Australian record, and I was away working and I missed it. So I knew I had to do something about it. And when I saw this platform, it was actually introduced by a good friend of ours, David, his name is, and I saw him online, and before I knew David, he was an Uber driver. And then I watched him online, and his life just absolutely changed, and I had to reach out to him. I saw him, you know, flying around the world on amazing holidays, you know, flying business class and helping people. So I reached out to Dave, and my partner Danny and I had a conversation with him, and he showed us a webinar just like you guys are watching tonight. And over the last 7 months, he's been able to help us with this community, and it's absolutely changed our life in a massive way, where now I don't have to do that fly-in, fly-out work anymore. I get to spend so much more time with my partner Danielle, and most of all, you know, to have the income now coming in and I can spend the time with my family is absolutely changed my life. So thank you so much, and thank you very much, Christy.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Daniel. And Serena, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about where you were at before you started to apply what I'm about to go through with everybody.
Amazing. And thank you so, so much. I'm super honored. I'm super blessed and super grateful to be here with you all. So my name is Serena. I'm a solo mum of 4 children. I'm here on the beautiful Gold Coast. And, you know, I'm really, really excited for you guys to be watching this. You know, I watched a webinar just like this, and it was the catalyst towards me completely transforming my life. So I have a background in traditional network marketing. I was in traditional network marketing for 5 years. And during that time, you know, I was working with a low-level strategy, a low-ticket item, and low-level commissions. And it was really the last 2 years of my journey, I fell completely out of alignment with that. You know, I was hustling. I was working so hard. I became burnt out. You know, I was eating away at my savings. I went backwards financially, backwards within myself. And it got to the point that I couldn't pay for anything. I couldn't pay for my house, my car. I could barely put food on the table for my children. So I stepped out of this space, out of that space, and I stepped into this educational platform. And that was January 2018. And I applied the 5 simple steps that Christy is going to show you guys on this presentation. I applied those, and in the 17 months that I've been in this educational platform, my life has completely transformed. You know, my kids and I now live a life of complete choice, of abundance, of freedom, of joy. We no longer have to look at any sort of price tag. And I've been able to generate more income in the 17 months, way more income in this space than I did in my 5 years in network marketing. So I'm so excited for all of you to watch the rest of this webinar and for it to potentially transform your life just as it has mine and so many other people in this space. Thank you. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Serena. Thanks so much, Dan. It's a pleasure to have you in this incredible platform and community. Now, guys, if you want to achieve success, model something that works. And I'm going to share with you in a moment a little bit about my backstory. But something that I definitely learned was, you know, I was always trying to become a successful entrepreneur. I was always trying new ventures. I was always trying different things, and I was always trying to do it on my own. And I felt very lonely doing it on my own, and I kept running around in circles. And I was like, hang on, if I just apply something that actually has already proven to work, then how is that going to support me to actually accelerate my results? Now, just so we are clear, we can't guarantee you'll make $1 million or anything like that in the next 12 months. But what we can guarantee is that we can put you in the right track, the right playing field with the right people and the right information so that you have the best possible chance of success. So who am I and why should you care? My name is Christy Ord, and as I mentioned, I live on the beautiful Gold Coast in Australia. I travel with my family. We've gone to all sorts of different places over the last 2 years. Everywhere that was on my dream list of places to go, I've been to. And I've been able to become a successful online marketer. Now, before doing this, I was, for 7 years, felt like I was going round and round in circles. You know, it was only 7 or 8 years ago that I had just come out of university. I'd gotten a good job that was paying $60,000 a year. And I thought, cool, I've made it in life. And very quickly into that journey, I found myself very frustrated, very depressed, and not knowing what I was doing with my life. I didn't have a purpose. I didn't feel like I was making a positive impact. I felt like I was just going to work to pay the bills. And that's not the life that I wanted. I wanted to live a life of choice, of freedom, of going traveling whenever I wanted. I wanted to be able to do what I want when I want without being constrained to asking my boss for 4 weeks off a year. And so I started to get curious about what else is there? What else can we actually do in this world? Because that's all I knew up until that point. I just knew that we go to university, we get a good job, and we stay in that till we're 65. And I then came across, thank goodness, a guy who was living in Hawaii. He was from Australia. He was in Hawaii working on his laptop, and he was selling products and services, and he was earning $20,000 plus on the internet per month. And I thought, wow, this guy is living my dream life. He was making money in his sleep. He was being able to travel. He was doing all the things that he loved. He looked happy. And I was like, well, if this guy's doing it and he's young, then why can't I? And so I started to get even more curious. And then I came across a book called The 4-Hour Workweek. And I read that book, and then I read it again, and then I read it again. And I was like, what? There are all these people living in this world that are digital nomads and doing, you know, all these amazing things with their life because they've been able to plug into this new economy and this new way of actually working and living and earning, which is on the online space. And as long as people have a smartphone and laptop, then they're actually able to earn while they sleep and are able to automate things and able to have profitable businesses that are running without staff or inventory or anything like that. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to go out and do that. And I left my job. I had no savings. I had no backup plan. I had no idea what I was going to do. And I went deep into the world of personal development, entrepreneur, learning about how to become an entrepreneur, learning about success in business. And for, you know, the next 6 years, I went on to basically try all different ventures. I tried traditional business and I got very, very burnt out and had a nervous breakdown. I tried network marketing and I didn't particularly like that because I was selling low ticket items. So I was selling supplements, and I was taught strategies to reach out to all my friends and family and sell those supplements and have them around and do parties, and then, you know, make sure that they were actually buying those products each and every month. I tried coaching and consulting, and I tried all sorts of different things. I even had an eBay business at one stage, and I lost a lot of money through a venture that I did there. However, I always got to the same point. It didn't matter what venture that I tried. I always got to the same point of that I was still broke, and I was still this person that had these big dreams, these big visions, and ultimately I wanted freedom, and yet none of those business models were creating that for me. And so I started to, you know, get to this point in my life where I was really frustrated again. And I was, you know, getting evicted from my house, driving around in a car that was breaking down at the lights, wanting to make this really big impact, wanting to bring these deep visions and dreams to life, but just not knowing how to do it or not having the right education and then vehicle to be able to do these things. It got to a point where I fell pregnant, and I said to my partner, you're going to have to go back to work. And he said to me, give me 90 days. Now, within that 90 days, we were so thankful to come across something very similar to what you're watching now. And we were very curious. We were very open-minded. We were like, what if this could potentially change the trajectory of our life and actually start to free up our time and money so that we can do more of what we love? And so we did that, and we applied everything, and we went all in, and we really, you know, took everything and ran with it. And we were like, we've got to stop playing small in our life. If we really want to bring this stuff to life that's within us, then we've got to make a decision to actually be bigger than our own BS. And so, you know, we were able to do that, and our life completely changed. You know, as I mentioned, we've been able to travel the world. We wake up, do what we want. We live in a beautiful penthouse in the Gold Coast. We really have all the choice that we could ask for. And we have the time and money flexibility. And the biggest thing, and this is what drives me more than anything, is the impact that we've been able to create to so many people's lives globally and support them with totally transforming their life. So things are very different today than what they were, and I'm so passionate about delivering this information. I feel like the more people that can understand this stuff and actually apply it, then the more people that are actually able to go and live their life to the full. So why are you here? I would love to know. I've just shared with you a little bit about my backstory. You've met Dan, you've met Serena, and I'd love to know, well, why are you here? If you had the time and money freedom, what would you be doing more of in your life? Now let's dive in so we can show you this 5-step formula that changed the game for us. You see, most people want to start a freedom business on the internet. It sounds glamorous, it sounds amazing, you see people doing it. But let's truly be honest, most people just don't know how. Or they do know how, yet they still don't have the money or time they desire. I know for me, when I very first decided to go online, this was a couple of years ago, just before I got introduced to this education platform, I was trying to put programs together. I was trying to do marketing funnels online. I was trying to put sales processes together. I was trying to make sure everything was converting. And I would spend hours and hours and hours and hours trying to do all of this stuff. And then I would go to do a webinar and one person would buy a $50 product. And so I still had so many pieces of the pieces of the pie really missing, and I didn't know how to actually do all of this without being overwhelmed. And then when I actually started to understand how to actually crack the code in the online space, I started then speaking to coaches, network marketers, leaders, people that had already started to be in the online space, and they still weren't making the type of money or have the type of time that they truly desired. So earning as we know it. There's a couple of different ways, and you've probably been a part of either one of these ways of earning or currently are. So there's, traditional business. So, cafes, restaurants, bricks and mortar type businesses, PT businesses, etc. Door-to-door sales. I personally haven't done door-to-door sales. I've done all the rest of them on this list, but I haven't done that one, but some of you may have. Speaker, coach, or consultant. eBay business, working for someone else, or network marketing. Now, these are all great. These are all a way of actually earning. However, I don't know anybody who has of freedom and type of legacy and impact that they would actually like to with one of these models. Now let's have a look at the new era of earning. And this is what I found out about a couple of years ago. And I'm so thankful that I found out about this information. The new riches, the new era, the new digital economy. And that really is where you work from your laptop or smartphone. So as long as you've got a laptop or a smartphone and a model that is actually working for you, then you can earn while you sleep and earn while you travel and earn while you do the things that you love. Waking up when you want, plugging into the internet, traveling the world, doing what you love, having as much time as you desire, creating the impact that you desire, not waiting for payday. The amount of people I talk to, they're like, oh, I'm waiting for payday. It's like, no, what if you got to earn while you sleep? What if you got to get paid every day? Multiple streams of income, and what I'm going to take you through, which is affiliate marketing. And this is something that has totally changed the game for me. So what if we can show you the way? Now, why most people struggle in their online business? There's a lot of people trying the online space. There's a lot of people, seeing people traveling the world, doing what they love, freeing up their time. They're like, cool, I would like to do that as well. And that's all well and good. And there's a lot of different ways that you can go about doing that. However, what we have found is that, people don't have the right education. They're going round and round in circles and trying to figure it all out on their own. They don't know the importance of building social media in a way where they can become the brand and have leads come to them. Okay. And I'll take you through more of this in a moment. They get outdated strategies. I know there's so many people that reach out to me and they'll send me a cold marketing message, for example, to join their group or to join their business. And it's so outdated. A lot of these strategies are completely outdated now. People get overwhelmed by sales funnels and processes and how to put everything together and make sure that everything actually converts. They don't have an offer that people want, need, and love, and that pays them well. And this is key. You can do all the learning, you can do all the education, you can do all the mentoring in the world, but if you don't have an offer that people actually want, need, and love, and that's going to pay you well, then you're not going to get very far. There's no automation or leverage. They don't have the right mindset. Mindset's a huge one. If you don't have the belief in yourself, you don't have the right relationship with money, if you're not working on your energy, etc., and then it can equate to you struggling. And they don't have the right support team or support system or a community of people that rally behind them and support them. So what do we do to earn money online without all of the hassle? We do something called affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is any time you market other people's or companies' offers that are already proven to work and convert and are trending. So this means no beauty products sitting at home, no product launch parties, no inventory, no staff, no dealing with manufacturers in China, no having to create your own product or service. Think about it. The world's largest taxi companies don't own any taxis. The world's largest accommodation providers don't own any real estate. The world's most valuable retailers don't have any inventory, such as Alibaba. And the world's most popular media outlets don't actually produce any content, such as Facebook or YouTube. So let's take you through the 5-step formula to becoming a highly paid affiliate. Number 1 is you need an irresistible offer, an offer that people actually want, need, and love. It's a product or service that they would actually buy and that would actually impact their life. Number 2 is a personal brand that is created on social media. Now, whether you know what a personal brand is or not at this stage, that's completely fine. However, on social media, if you don't understand how to actually utilize that in the best possible way to have leads coming to you and people coming to you to purchase from you, then what you're going to find is that you're going to have to reach out to everybody else and be one of those really annoying people. So we actually, break down how to actually build that personal brand. Number 3 is you need a marketing and sales funnel that actually works and converts, and a process that is articulated and is designed to actually convert people that are interested in what you have and actually convert them into paying customers. A winning mindset, a winning entrepreneurial mindset. So you need to understand how to cultivate a positive mindset and a mindset that is actually set up for success. And number 5 is you need a community of people that will rally behind you and support you so that you're not doing all of this business stuff on your own. Now, online businesses are booming. Amazon, for example, makes $122 million per day. And how Amazon works is that it's a large portion of its revenue and then payouts in terms of commissions are actually done through Amazon affiliates. In 2013 alone, Amazon generated a huge amount in revenue, and 40% of that was generated by affiliates, which are people just like you and I that have a laptop and smartphone and have plugged into something that actually works, and they're getting paid while they do more of what they love. And it's not just huge companies. Look at what's happening in the world of the digital, the new riches, the new way of doing business. This 7-year-old, for example, is making $22 million US per year reviewing toys, right? What a cute kid. And it's people just like you and me and cute kids that are leveraging the most powerful real estate in the world. How awesome is that? So let's do a recap here so that you can understand in a little bit more depth around these 5 different areas. So number 1, finding an offer, an irresistible offer that actually works and converts. And what I personally recommend, and the types of offers that I like to partner with this education platform, are things that are high ticket items, things that pay more than $1,000 per commission. Number 2 is leveraging social media and building a personal brand. Because in marketing, it is an essential skill to learn how to attract attention. The more eyeballs you get to a product or service, or ultimately you as a person, the more money that you're going to make. There's not a business on the planet that isn't dependent on attracting customers to them. So what we teach, and what you're going to find out in a moment, is that you can actually do these things in 48 hours. You can literally start to take some of this education and start to apply it and set yourself up a personal brand and start leveraging social media within 48 hours and having people come to you, whether you've ever built any influence, whether you've built a personal brand or anything like that before. Number 3 is a marketing funnel that actually converts. And if you have a look here, this is a little bit like what a marketing funnel would look like. And if you don't know anything about marketing funnels, don't worry too much about that right now, because we've got a lot of that covered for you. So let's just take this for an example. You would, for example, for whatever offer that you would have an ad, or you would have a post, or you would have something on Instagram, for example, and you would generate interest for that offer, okay? They would then come through to a capture page. So they would register for something, whether that is a free PDF, whether that is a webinar, whether that is, a downloadable something, whatever it might, a training or something like that. They would come to a capture page so that you can give them value, and in return, you receive their email address and their details. That would then go into a primary offer, okay? So a first initial offer. And that can then go into other offers. It can go into upsells. If people want to continue to work with you, for example, or your product or your service, then they can continue to do that through the marketing funnel. And that is then done with email follow-up, okay? Number 4 is you need a winning entrepreneur's mindset. Every successful person that I know has a certain way of doing life, a certain way of doing business. They have certain beliefs. They have certain things within inside of them that support them to become a successful person. If they had a negative mindset and they were always whinging and complaining about their situation, if they didn't take self-responsibility of their life, if they were showing up in that way, then they're most likely not going to be able to attract the type of success that they desire. So people that really create success, whether it's online, offline, or whatever way, they have a certain type of mindset that they have and they cultivate. And they do that through actually learning and listening and understanding how to actually do that through the right mentorship. Number 5 is you need a community of people that will support you and rally behind you and, support you when you need help with things and actually train you on the right way to do things, the right way to use social media, the right way to use Instagram, the right way to use Facebook, how to actually create a positive relationship with money, etc. And as a community, that's when we can all grow together. I know for me, when I was trying to figure out business on my own, I found it very frustrating because I felt so alone. I didn't have a group of people around me that were all going for their dreams and bringing their visions to life and had a positive mindset. I was surrounded by people that, were negative and blaming and in victimhood and all these types of things and toxic energies. And yet here I was trying to bring my dreams to life, but doing it all on my own. So let me ask you a question. What if you had a step-by-step education training program that walked you every step of the way through setting up affiliate campaigns and generating a full-time income online? Give me a massive yes in the comment box if that sounds super exciting for you. So our mission at GAZ is to create the highest paid, most educated affiliates in the world. This same curriculum has taught thousands of people how to earn an income online and allowed over 240 people to retire from their 9-to-5 jobs. Now, in our platform, we actually show you offers that already work and convert so that you don't have the headache of going and finding them for yourself. So we not only have the education of how to actually set yourself up online, how to create videos, how to create Facebook ads, how to gain free traffic, how to do all these things, so the strategy. But as I mentioned before, in order to actually have in order to actually sell online and make money online, you need to have an irresistible offer. So we actually show you offers that you can partner with that are already proven, that have already been working and converting for a large portion of our community. We show you how to set up your personal brand and social media presence in a weekend and have leads coming to you through both free methods and also paid Facebook ads strategies. We show you how to simplify your marketing funnel, and we actually take a large portion of it out of your hands so that you don't even have to worry about setting up your marketing funnel. We give you the tools to a winning mindset and the internal strategies that have helped our community create success online. We give you the tools to actually cultivate, a daily routine for yourself, and how you can actually become more of a positive person, how you can raise your vibration, how you can raise your frequency. We give you access to a community of high vibe entrepreneurs who rally behind you and support one another. So here's what you are going to get, and this is going to blow you away when I actually take you through this. You're going to get, when I give you access in a moment, to actually start to check out this platform for yourself and see if it's something like myself, Dan, Serena, have been able to create so much success from. You're going to be able to go through a very personal discovery process. What this is going to support you to do is really support you to understand where you're looking at going in your life. What are your goals? What is your perfect day? Some of these things that are given to you are actually by who put them together. He usually charges very, very high level mentorship prices in order to actually go through this type of process. So this is a very powerful discovery process to understand more about you, understand more about why the internet, understand more about what type of affiliate offers that you could partner with, understand more about the fundamentals of setting up your life and what you actually want to bring into your life and what you should sell. You're going to get a one-on-one call with a personal advisor. And this person's actually going to help you put together a personalized game plan so that you can understand how to go out into the online space and actually create success for yourself. They're going to help you understand our platform. They're going to help you understand the different offers that we recommend, or if none of those offers fit with you, then how to actually go and find your own offer. You're going to go through a Facebook ads mastery course, taking you through from basic, so no matter where you are in terms of understanding Facebook ads, to more advanced trainings as well as a series of the best up-to-minute training. So follow-up fundamentals, so how to actually follow up with your leads, millionaire mindset training. So this is actually delivered by people who already have 7- or 8-figure businesses that are teaching you how to actually create a millionaire mindset for yourself, how to actually become the millionaire version of you before you actually are the millionaire. Copywriting crash course, vision, so getting clear on what is your vision, and getting clarity on that so that you can actually bring that and manifest that into your life. Live with purpose values, so getting extremely clear on your values. Hidden money training, so actually being able to create an awesome relationship with money so that money flows easier into your life. Video basics, so that you can understand how to create videos, how to edit those videos, how to speak with your ideal audience in the best way. Podcasting precision. So if you want to create more credibility and influence and actually set yourself up as an authority personal brand online, then you can actually tap into a space called podcasting. And we have loads more for you guys. So let's cover that. Copywriting crash course. You also get weekly live training. And this is I feel one of the most valuable pieces as a part of our platform. You get weekly live training from people who are doing 6 figures in their business, 7 figures in their business, all sorts of incredible successful people that are giving up their time and energy and coming in and sharing their expertise, sharing what's working for them in the online space. And you get that every week, multiple times a week. Plus, you get the most up-to-minute social media training so that you're not lost when it comes to how to navigate yourself around Facebook, how to set up your profile in a way of success, how to actually create the right content, how to create how to create a lot of value in the marketplace. I truly believe that the social media success formula is where you create value plus engagement plus powerful conversations, and that equals conversions. And so we show you how to do that rather than just reaching out to everyone and trying to sell your product or service to everyone and anyone. We show you how to actually attract the right people to you and your offer, and we show you how to actually go and create value in the marketplace so that people naturally reach out and want to work with you. Plus, we show you how to use platforms like LinkedIn, etc., so that if that's the social media platform of your choice, then you can actually be confident in utilizing that platform. Plus, you get access to our exclusive Facebook community and group where there is always tons of support, training, all sorts of juicy stuff in there, an amazing community of people. This is one of the biggest things that people say when they actually come into this space is the lifetime friendships that they've actually been able to form with positive, like-minded people that are actually on a mission and are actually bringing their dreams to life. Plus, you get access to our highest offers that are working for our community and things that we actually recommend and refer. And these are things that you can either partner with as well, or if you just love the education, you've already got a product, you can do that as well. So some of the offers that we personally recommend that we've been able to earn from are companies like Enagic. Enagic have an incredible legacy and way of actually getting paid. And as I mentioned before, I personally look for companies and commission products that pay me more than $1,000. So for me, I would rather sell, less products in a month and still get paid the same as if I was to sell thousands of products at low ticket items. And we'll teach you more about this as you go through the platform and how you can actually understand and navigate between low ticket and high ticket and what's going to be best suitable for you. So for me, I personally love Enagic. I know a lot of our community members also love that offer when you go through and check it out and you see how people get paid and the products and what the impact is that company is doing in the world. Some of our other offers include you can actually become an affiliate of our education. So if you love the education, you're like, wow, this is the best Facebook Ads Mastery course I've ever seen in my life, or this is the best up-to-date minute social media training, and we're getting consulted by the very, very best in this industry, then you can actually become an affiliate of that and get paid for that, which is super, super cool. Plus, there's other offers like ClickBank and also Amazon. And we'll take you through more of this when you go through the platform so you can decide for yourself which offer is going to be best for you. Or if you have already have a business that you love, then you can have the education and apply that to your current business. Now, you also get invitations to epic live events, and these are not compulsory or anything like that. People just love to come to live events every now and then when we actually put them on and bring the community together, and we often run really incredible transformational events. You also have a team where those people you share or you share common interests with, they share their knowledge willingly to help you create your business. So for example, we ran a group not so long ago, and there was a bunch of 6- and 7-figure earners that were supporting people to actually create success, and we were supporting them every single day. And, so many people were blown away by that. Some people were saying this is bigger than Netflix, and, the leaders all offer so much value, and this has impacted them massively. Now let's go through what your membership includes. You're going to get a one-on-one call with a personal advisor to actually map out a personalized game plan for you. You're going to go through a personalized discovery session. You're going to go through the Facebook Ads Mastery course. You're going to have access to the most up-to-date minute social media training. You're going to have access to our copywriting crash course so that you can understand how to speak to people on the internet correctly. You're going to have weekly live training, plus access to our Facebook group and community. And if we were to really package all of this up, I have spent myself tens of thousands of dollars, even when I didn't have the money. I invested because I truly believe that investing into ourselves is the biggest asset that we can ever build for ourselves. And so I was willing to, even when I didn't have all of the funds, I was always willing to invest into myself to support me to grow and to support me to get closer to my dreams. And I have spent a lot more than $9,282 US before. And to be honest, when I came into this education platform, when I started to apply everything, when I started to see massive results in my life, I realized that everything that I had invested up until that point was nowhere near as valuable as what I was actually getting inside of this platform. So what's the actual investment for you guys? And that's the thing. It's not even going to cost you guys over $9,000. This is the thing. This is why I believe this is the best education platform in the world to support affiliates to become the highest paid, most educated affiliates in the world. So let's have a little recap. One-on-one call with an advisor, a thorough discovery session, Facebook Ads Mastery course, the most up-to-date minute social media training, copywriting crash course, weekly live training, access to Facebook group and community, and total value is $9,282. However, you guys are going to get access to this just like I did for $3.33 US a day, which is only $99 US per month for this type of education, right? And this type of access to offers and marketing funnels and systems that are already done and set up for you. And the great thing is that you don't have any lock-in contract. So if you come through, you do your personalized game plan, you do your one-on-one advisory call, you get clear and you see the magic of what we actually have in our platform. If you get to the end of that and you say, actually, no, this is not going to support me and where I'm looking at going and what I'm looking to achieve, then no worries, because we feel so confident in what we have. We still feel 100% confident that you guys are going to love this. But if you don't, then there's no lock-in contract and you can cancel it anytime. Plus, because we feel even so confident, we actually have a money back guarantee. So if you come into the space, you start to go through the trainings, you do your discovery process, you have your one-on-one call, and you get to 14 days and you're like, you know what, the 99 US that I invested, I actually want that back and I don't feel this can support me and my goals. Then we will gladly, happily give your money back within that 14-day period, because we're so confident that you'll actually you'll be guaranteed to love our community and everything that's a part of our platform. So your next steps to getting started. Below this webinar, you're going to see a Get Started button. Go down there and actually click that button or reach out to the person who invited you or sent you this link and let them know that you're ready to get started. With the button below, you'll go through to a confirmation page to actually put in your details, and then you'll be able to book in your advisory call. Okay, once you've booked in your advisory call, you'll then get an email for your login details and instructions, which will support you to go through your personalized game plan. So what your membership includes, let's just recap this once more so you guys can see really what is at your fingertips here. A one-on-one call with a personal advisor, a thorough discovery session, a Facebook ads mastery course, the most up-to-minute social media training, copywriting crash course, weekly live training, access to our Facebook group and community, total value $9,282 US, and the investment is $99 US per month. Now, if you invested $99 US per month, and I can tell you now, I invest thousands and thousands of thousands sometimes in terms of different personal development in my life, right? In a month, right? Now, if you invested 99 US per month, that is it, and you had access to the latest social media strategies, how to build your brand online and actually become an influencer and a credible person online, how to have leads coming to you, a big part of your marketing sales funnel already done for you, offers that are already proven to work and convert, and we teach you how to market those and actually receive the right and attract the right customers and clients to you, how to actually go out there and actually make an income online. If we teach you all of that, do you guys feel that would be valuable for 99 US per month? It really is a no-brainer. When I saw this, I was like, this is a no-brainer. After spending thousands and thousands at a time, I realized that 99 US per month was nothing, right? No lock-in contract, cancel at any time. So your next steps are, as I mentioned before, click the link below to get started, or reach out to the person who invited you here and let them know you're ready to get started right away. Book in your advisory call, check your email, start going through the discovery process, enjoy your advisory call and this entire process. And when you do the process, the discovery process, make sure you're present, because that information that is usually offered to high-level clients, that information that you receive for just 99 US can literally transform how you think about your life and what you're bringing in and attracting into your life. So enjoy the learning, enjoy the process, and ultimately enjoy the results. I would now love for you to meet a few other people in our community who have implemented these strategies taught in the platform and have been able to create some awesome success in their life. So Melissa, are you there?
I'm here. How are you?
Hey, all right. So Melissa, tell us a little bit about you and your journey so far.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's so exciting seeing this, and it just reminds me about when I got started on this journey just over a year ago. So before jumping into this, I was still working a full-time 9-to-5 job. I always had a job and I always had some kind of side hustle. So I have run, I think, 8 different businesses over time, like always trying to find something that would work. And I was always willing to do the work. I just kind of didn't really know what to do. So I tried all these things. I tried so many different things while I was still working and came across this in February of 2018. And since then, it has been the most incredible experience. I was able to resign from my job not very long after. And I just thought to myself, I was like, what would I want to do if I had ultimate freedom to do anything? And this business allowed me to do that. So I actually went and traveled the world. I had a coaching background previously also. So I was so passionate about helping other people. But something that I really struggled with in the coaching space, and some of you might be able to relate to this, is having to constantly put together new courses and lead magnets and programs. And I have a similar story to Christy. Like, I would put all this work into something and launch a new program, and like my mum would buy it and I'd make like $37. So I tried so many different things, and it was only until I got fully immersed into this educational platform and learned what actually works from people who have got the success that everything has shifted. I now live in the beautiful New Zealand. I travel whenever I want to. I go overseas practically every month, and my life is just amazing. I'm just so grateful to be part of this community.
Cool. Excellent. Thank you so much, Melissa. And Melissa and I have actually been able to, in the last 12 months alone, we've been able to travel to multiple countries together. And we really believe in our community. We have this mantra that we all get to hang out together. We actually have so much fun. And we have this mantra that the more fun that we have, the more money we make. And that like literally becomes our life. Like now when we actually have fun, we actually make more money. And so it's super cool to not only have these people on sharing with you about this amazing platform, but we actually all hang out outside of this. We often go traveling. We often are doing super cool stuff all across the world together. Cool. Now, I would love to introduce you to the amazing Chantel Bazil. So Chantel has a very powerful story, and I would love if you can share with us a little bit about your journey beforehand and where you're at now.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Christy, for having me on. And before I actually started implementing the training that you guys have seen today, I was working a high-level executive job. But the one thing that I didn't love about that job was that I was still exchanging time for money. And at that time, I had a family member that had a health issue. And I really needed to search for something where I could replace my full-time income and spend time with my family. So Christy was, having this incredible success online, and I was in her circle of friends. So I reached out to her and said, hey, what are you actually doing? And she sent me to a webinar exactly like what you guys have actually seen today. So I jumped on and I implemented step by step exactly what they were teaching me inside the training. And this is from people just like you and I that were having incredible results inside the training. So I implemented it step by step, click by click, and I was able to replace my full-time executive role with now my own online business. So I'm super excited for you guys to really jump in and just say yes. Just take that chance and give this a go, because it really could be the training, the education, the products, and the platform and community that could change your life just like it has mine. Thanks, Christy.
Amazing. Thank you, Chantel. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Serena. Thank you, Melissa. It has been awesome being on this training with you. And everyone who is watching this training, I just really encourage you. You're obviously here for a reason. You've clicked on this training for a reason. You're searching for something in your life. And whether that is to create more income, have more time with your family, make a real difference and a real impact, that's something that really drives me. But whatever it is for you, plug in, guys, have a look, check it out, be blown away for yourself, see if this is something that can support your goals. And if it can, awesome. We're so excited to do life with you and business with you and play with you and all those types of things. And if it's not, that's totally cool, because you have the 14-day money back guarantee anyway. So you have nothing to lose. Sending you all the love. Super excited to see you soon. Thank you so much for being on, and I wish you all the best, very best in your steps moving forward.